quit together really is the NHS taking a step forward and saying, let's provide an opportunity to support everybody who comes to the NHS, whether they're patients, visitors or staff, with an opportunity to live without smoke.
Well, I've been thinking about it for a long time. We got pinged from work on an email saying that this service was going to be set up, and I thought, it's now or never really, just go and give it a go.
All the people that I've seen so far that have come through the staff kind of scheme, they've all been really keen and really willing to, you know, they're ready to want to do it.
The offer of support to staff is really about enabling people to come to work and not feel like they need to have a cigarette. So it includes nicotine replacement therapy, it includes things like vaping, it includes the offer of support with behavioural interventions as well.
I knew I wanted to try, and I've tried before, but I've never ever tried with any of the nicotine replacement things. The last time I stopped, vaping wasn't even around. And I thought that if it's work, I can get my work colleagues on board as well. You know, that extra little bit of support.
And it's about everybody finding the pathway for them out of smoking. And we know that pathway exists for everybody. Sometimes it's difficult to find that on your own.
How the service works is you'd be doing an abrupt quit, which means that once you decide on that day, that's it. Then there's you know, our kind of mantra is not even a puff after that. And then once you've set that quit date and you've started your quit attempt, we would then have weekly follow-up appointments just to see how everything's going. If you've had any problems with anything, we can chat through them. And those would be weekly until you got to the 4-week quit point. That's what we're aiming to get to, is 4 weeks without smoking.
Found out a lot more information about how nicotine works and how smoking works, and you have all these preconceived ideas in your head that actually a lot of them are myth. So just dispelling them myths was another reason for me to give it a go.
I think there's probably 2 main misconceptions that people have about a stop smoking service and kind of stopping smoking. One kind of big misconception that people don't realise is that a lot of what we do is that behaviour change side and overcoming barriers and setting goals. And then the main misconception that I get a lot from people who are trying to stop is those withdrawal symptoms. They expect, and they've heard from people that have tried quitting cold turkey, that they're going to get irritable, they're going to snap at everybody, but actually they don't realise how the products work and why we give the products. So going through that in that first appointment makes them realise and reassures them that actually, if they're using the products correctly, they shouldn't really be getting those withdrawal symptoms, they shouldn't really be getting major cravings.
I am now a non-smoker. I see myself as a non-smoker. I was a smoker, and the thing that feels different this time is I don't want to smoke again. One of the things I want to do today, which might seem really strange, but I'm at the dentist this evening, and when she says to me, "Are you still smoking, Paul?" I want to go, "No, I'm not."
The long-term plan for tobacco for the NHS is essentially to offer everybody who comes to the hospital who smokes as a form of treatment and support. If we can help people to stop smoking, if we can really reduce the impact of smoking, people are going to live healthier, happier, more rich and fulfilled lives.
So I would say there's no harm in giving it a go, but there's a lot of harm in carrying on smoking. So you may as well just see what it's like, see whether you can do it. And like I say, most people get to the end of that first appointment, they start their quit and they're absolutely fine. It's
a journey. It's not an easy journey. It's a mental one as well as a physical one. But I think, you know, every journey starts with the first step. So I would say give it a go. You know, you've got nothing at all to lose and everything to gain.